Biological aging is a gradual loss of information at the cellular level. Over time, our cells simply forget how to efficiently regenerate. They become trapped in a sluggish, zombified state. The standard skincare market responds to this by pumping out passive ingredients that sit on top of the skin. They mask the surface decline without ever addressing the root biological failure underneath. There is one molecule that cuts through this noise: vitamin A, known in its active form as retinoic acid. Unlike typical vitamins, it operates as a hormone, giving it the unique ability to directly interface with your cell's operating system. You cannot reverse biological decay by patching the exterior. You have to step inside the cell and rewrite the instructions from the inside out. When vitamin A enters the body, it bypasses the outer cellular machinery and travels straight into the command center, the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, retinoic acid locks into specific DNA receptors, altering your gene expression. This promotes the production of DNA repair enzymes. Since UV rays cause 80% of visible skin aging by fracturing DNA, these enzymes are crucial for reversing sun damage. Alongside repairing existing breaks, these new genetic instructions actively suppress the genes responsible for tissue breakdown. They intercept damaged cells and manage their dismantling before they can mutate or degenerate further. By intervening right at the root code, the molecule commands the cell to behave exactly as it did in its youth, stopping biological errors well before they manifest on the body surface. The effects of this root-level coding cascade upward into the deep dermis, the structural foundation of your skin. Here, the reprogrammed cells launch an offensive attack on aging tissue. They stimulate fibroblasts, your body's connective tissue factories, to massively ramp up the production of fresh type 1 and type 3 collagen. At the same time, the cells begin manufacturing glycosaminoglycans, like hyaluronic acid. Instead of relying on topical creams for moisture, your cells build an internal water reservoir, binding water molecules to plump the skin entirely from within. While production of collagen and hyaluronic acid rises on the left, vitamin A initiates a defensive strike on the right, actively shutting down MMPs. These are the biological wrecking balls, triggered by UV radiation and stress, that shatter your collagen structure. Combining the stimulation of new collagen with the suppression of destructive enzymes creates a measurable increase in tissue density. A collapsed, aging foundation is methodically rebuilt into a structurally sound matrix. The final stage of this biological journey happens in the epidermis, the outermost layer where all that deep structural work finally becomes visible to the human eye. A healthy cell turnover cycle takes about 28 days, but as we age, that cycle sluggishly extends to 60 days. Because of this, sun-damaged, zombified cells pile up. They create a dull barrier that physically blocks new tissue from emerging. Vitamin A acts as a metabolic accelerator here. It forces the body to shed that dead layer and harmonizes the melanin distribution in the incoming cells, which physically fades existing age spots. The fading of fine lines and dark spots signals the biological eviction of decaying tissue, replaced by a fresh, rapidly cycling cell structure. While conventional antioxidants act as passive participants in the body, vitamin A operates as an active, authoritative commander. Biological aging is an active dialogue, allowing direct intervention in what was considered an inevitable decline. Integrating this molecule into your routine serves a dual purpose. You repair the structural mistakes of the past while generating a biological shield to protect your cellular integrity in the future. Achieving true physical longevity requires looking past superficial surface treatments. The focus must shift to molecules capable of communicating directly with our DNA. You have the tools to take control of your biological protocols. And if you want to know which specific vitamin helps melt away belly fat next, just click on the video linked right here.